guys. We're happy you're here. As you can see, we have a new special host, Yanni, with the hostess with the mostest, aka Power Choice. We're here due to the fact that Miss Kimeka, Dr. Kimeka Campbell couldn't be here tonight, but I am here with you guys. And we have a great lineup coming up here today. Bear with me, I'm a little nervous. This is my first time hosting y'all. So I'm excited. So I'm going to be going back and forth. If you see my lucky dollar, just know it's mad good luck on my phone, okay? So anyway, basically we're going to start off by speaking with some of our great guests. And let's give a shout out to Harrisburg University, first of all, guys. We're here again for our second Juneteenth night to talk about the Juneteenth events. Can I get a round of applause for Hi, Madonna. How you guys here with our production? And we have also Mr. Hood. Thank you, Paul, for so much help tonight. I really appreciate you being here. So let's check in. How are y'all feeling today? Did y'all know today is National Chocolate Day, Chocolate Ice Cream Day? So all my chocolate lovers, indulge, because it is your day to really go in on chocolate, especially for my ladies. If it's around that time, this is the time to go extra hard. Okay, get that double chocolate, get that German chocolate, just go ham. But yes, that is what we're doing today. We're going to talk about a few things. I'm kind of rambling, y'all, because I'm nervous. But bear with me. I'm going to get to the hot topics soon. And we will be sweeping the streets voluntarily. And back to you. Bear with me. Okay, so and then you let me know, Bob, when we're ready to go.
Ready. Go.
Okay. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're back, and I'm here again. It's me, Yanni, and I wanted to talk about the mommy makeover tragedy. National News has our staff at Black NewsBeat acknowledging the death of former Walnut cast member Jacqueline Smith, also known as Jackie O. Smith. She was a mother of three and well-liked entertainment world, where she was married to DC Young Fly, also a former cast member of the social media influencer on Wildin' Out. I believe she was on Wildin'. You know who this is, right, guys?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. But normally we would like to do a moment of silence if warranted after a tragic situation. But we have some thoughts and prayers and tributes that we wanted to offer as well. But here at The Beat, we want to shine a light on the darkness that plagues celebrities and bring it to the forefront the question of what point in our lives as women, as well as society, we'll be okay with the physical attributes that we have. Are we okay with just being who we are? We're not afraid to just be beautiful naturally. We don't have to go the extra mile to be able to feel accepted in the world to where we may even compromise our well-being or take us away from our children. But of course, we know that exact cause of Smith's death for weeks, maybe months, but it appears the death came from a cosmetic surgical procedure. We offer our condolences to this young queen and her family as they deal with the tragic situation. When will our natural attributes be enough for ourselves as well as our society? So, just to wrap that up in a nutshell, I feel like, ladies, we should just be comfortable with who we are. Even after we have a baby, that's a very serious life transition and experience, and we shouldn't take that lightly. We should give our bodies the time to heal, to be able to nurture our children, and to be able to get back to the grind in a healthy way and not in vain or just for appearance. So just take our time, ladies, to be able to take care of ourselves and be mindful of the choices that we make in reference to surgery. But let's have a quick moment of silence for her. All right. And as we know, into a more softer note, Harrisburg shows up and shows out. On a positive local sweep, we can get a round of applause for the people in our city. Harrisburg, can we get some love? There's been a whole debate about local artists supporting each other and Black-owned businesses gaining support from patrons across the burg. But allow us to acknowledge the shift in our cultural climate and the city of Harrisburg, which over the last few years, since the lifting of COVID restrictions, has become a place filled with activities and events for everyone to enjoy. Changes in our city's vibrancy has not gone unnoticed. It's definitely a show up and a show out season. As you all know, with Juneteenth coming up, we have so many events starting this Sunday, but I'm not going to go ham just yet. Let me get back to what we were talking about. We have Black and brown artists contributing to the renaissance of various mediums, most notably for our upcoming Juneteenth events, such as the live music, artists, mashups, etc. Can be all found on the YPOC website. Tickets for these events are going quickly, so don't just chill and wait. Make sure you go to Juneteenth events, harrisburg.com, at Eventbrite, also live at Ticketmaster. So just don't sit around. Get your ticket. Don't wait till the last minute, guys. And as we round off into the most sweet, let's go into my favorite topic. As you all know, I have advocated about this for the beginning of the year, which is hip hop over the hill for the 50 years of hip hop. In other ways, the youngest genre in music is now officially an old head. We old heads, y'all, because some of these people don't even know who's coming to the concert. Can y'all believe this? Like, so for real, come on, Candy Rain. I mean, who don't know Candy Rain, Jeff Red? I can understand. That's that Strictly Business era on my 90, 80 heads. Y'all know what that's about. But yes, hip hop continues to celebrate its 50th year by evolving and pushing the boundaries of music. Even with the old school versus new school debate, the beats and rhythms that originated in the early 70s out of the Bronx in New York City continue to take a global landscape by storm. Many artists have already paid tribute. I know you guys have seen all of the lineups, all of the shows that have been celebrating 50 years of hip hop throughout the United States, especially in the Northeastern area, and especially here in Harrisburg and Central Pennsylvania. We're representing, shout out to what's the other city? Still, Wiz Khalifa, he's from Pittsburgh. Shout out to y'all. Y'all doing your thing too as well. In Jersey, of course. But yes, we have artists all across the country that have honored from artists like Run DMC, Holding Special Concerts, as well as many others, from a quote from Black Thought of the Roots, who will be here in honor from Harrisburg University. Let's get a clap up from them. Yes. Thank you, Harrisburg University, for always looking out with good music. But here's a quote from Black Thought of the Roots, per an interview written by Daniel Krebs of Rolling Stone magazine, that clearly sums up the importance of hip hop globally, culturally impacting. I remember a time before hip hop, and it's something that we need to cherish and appreciate and not take for granted, because it's not guaranteed. Black Thought added, even though it's always been there for people for the past few generations, it's not guaranteed that it's always going to be there. And we don't, always be there if we don't. You know what I'm saying? Treat it the way we're supposed to and continue to pour ourselves in and to invest into it in an authentic way. Always be authentic, guys. This is Black Music Month. We need to celebrate all the artists. You need to show out and show up, especially our Harrisburg Star City talent. Make sure you guys come to the Juneteenth events, because it's going to be really, really great. But that's it for our sweeping of the sheets. Sweeping up the streets. I got a little, excitement going on here. So bear with. Let me take a drink. Street guys, thank you. It's a lot of talking, guys, right? our community engagement. As you can see, we have the lovely, not community engagement, arts and culture with our Miss Lovely Jezzica Rabbit. Can we get a round of applause for my guest, please? How you feeling, Jezzica?
I feel great, but I'm very nervous.
I'm nervous too. I've already had like maybe 5 live bloopers, so it's okay. We're in this together. Drinking break. Okay. So just to get everybody familiar with you, you've already been here, but you're here again. But just give everybody some input and intake on who you are.
I'm Miss Jezzica Rabbit. I'm the owner of Rabbit Productions. I do media, photography.
She's a great photographer, by the way, guys.
A creative photographer. So if you're looking for like an imaginary world, a euphoric feeling, something out of the ordinary, I'm definitely your person.
Okay. So what got your interest into the arts, into photography particularly?
I've always loved art since I was a kid. I dabbled in different things like painting, singing, and I just landed into photography a few years ago, when I had a vintage business, and I love it.
Okay. So what do you think you would give, what type of advice would you give an upcoming artist that's getting into the art game? Because I know it's not just photography, but you're also working with artists with the Black Arts Expo, correct?
Yes, I am.
So what would you give artists that's coming up in the game? Like what type of advice that, for photography or even just the arts?
To not give up, definitely. It is very hard. At times, it will not always be hard. Enjoy the journey, because the journey, I think, is more important than the actual end goal sometimes, to keep you motivated to keep on going. Like, think of the process. It will be a process. It won't be overnight.
That's true. Nothing that's worth anything is overnight. I mean, Alicia Keys said it took her at least over a decade before she even got signed. So
yeah,
anything that's worth anything is hard work. So let me see. What does the past, present, and future mean to you and to the artists for the Art Expo?
The past, present, and future. Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
It's okay. Take your time.
So, throughout the years, Black art has been disposed of in the past, forgotten, disregarded, and even like thrown out if we go really, really back. So to have Black artists come together and show what that means is very important, and what the past would look like, the present would now look like, and the future. And for our past artists, we would have Prolific. He's going to have a really cool wired piece, and what that means to him. I kind of don't want to spoil it, so he could really say what it means to him. For the present, we'll have an interactive piece that kids could join, and they can make some beads, and that's Blacklands Gallery.
Awesome.
And for the future, we have something together with Harrisburg University.
Awesome.
They'll be
Harrisburg University is just popping. Like, y'all are in everything. Y'all not missing a beat.
And they're gonna be the future, and it'll be you'll be able to use the Oculus and go into 3 different museums that will show Black art through the Oculus.
That's fun. Can we get a clap out to that? Shout out to the Art Expo. Yes, the future is looking bright, especially with Harrisburg University.
And shout out to Susquehanna Art Museum.
For sure.
That's where it's going to be at.
And what's the time?
5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it's on a Thursday.
Make sure you register.
717 Tacos will be there.
Ooh, good.
They're really good. Yeah. We'll also have local vendors as well, and a few other people that will be showcasing their art. So definitely look out for all these new artists. Make sure you follow them. Make sure you come, share with your friends, and come out.
For sure. I love it. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause for Jezzica, guys. Awesome. That was really great. I feel like we're going to have a great time at this event. It's going to be very artistic. We're going to have some great artists. We're going to have old artists, new artists, future artists. Hopefully everyone registers. Where can we register again?
Harrisburg, Juneteenth HBG.
Yes, make sure you can go to the link and register. And if it seems like it's a lot of questions, we need that so we can make sure that you have these type of events all the time. We want to make sure that we bring art and culture and photography and all of those great things to everybody of all walks of life. Thank you so much again, round of applause.
Thank you.
And we will be coming up with our next guest momentarily. We're going to have a short break and we'll be right back.
Talk to me, I'm Mr. 1-4. If y'all know me, y'all will. Trust the fuck out of me on that.
Mr. 1-4 said fuck up because we don't know him.
Y'all know him?
Yeah.
Y'all know him now, huh? I know that's the fuck right. Stay tuned.
Oh, no.
Welcome back, everybody. I wish y'all already. Thank you so much for being so patient. We have another great guest here with us. Ashley, how you doing, boo?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome, Ashley is here. She is with us.
Thank you, guys.
Yes. So, Ashley, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So, my name is Ashley. I'm a Harrisburg, more so Stilton native. I curated an event in 2020 during the pandemic called Small Business Saturday Harrisburg. That took place at Italian Lake. Where we just had a platform for local small businesses, particularly Black and Brown businesses. We've now hosted at various places throughout the city, Capital City Mall. We have some events that are coming up soon that I'm excited to tell you guys about, but that's pretty much where I've kind of got my start in the community.
Oh, okay. So give us some deets about Harrisburg Juneteenth Jubilee.
Ooh, so last year I actually helped a lot throughout all of the activities, but this year I got to co-chair the actual Jubilee, so the ending day.
Okay,
the big
co-chair.
celebration. And we want all of you guys to be able to come out to Hack on Sunday, June 19th. We have a bunch of things planned. We have correct me if I'm wrong, capoeira. I think I'm saying it correct.
Yes.
Performers. We have some STEM activities for the kids in the gym.
Awesome. STEM is great.
Absolutely. We'll have bouncy houses. We'll have DJ Layro.
Hey, DJ Lay! On the ones and twos.
Yes, we'll have some speakers and just fun food trucks. We'll have, I believe it's called Soul Steaks.
Oh, so y'all getting steak, y'all.
We really just want to end that week with a bang, and we want everyone to come out and join us and just have a great time. So we'll be there on June 19th, Sunday at Hack.
Hack, we need to give them a huge shout out too. They're a great supporter. Let's go for education.
Big shout out to Hack. Huge shout out to Olajuwon down at Hack. We did a walkthrough last week, and everything is all set up. We're ready to go, and hope you guys can join us.
Awesome, that is so great. That is so great. So I have just one question for you in particular, more so just for your own personal question. So no, don't be. Have you learned anything new this year about Juneteenth that you may have not known last year? And by being a part of these group engagements and hearing about all of the different history things, we had the walk to talk about the vanished cities in Harrisburg. We're going to be at the Hack with the Jubilee, and then you're familiar with some of the co-chairs and event chairs from last year.
Yeah.
So was there anything new this year that you have learned, or something, or an experience that was really great?
Last year it was a lot. It was a lot all throughout the city last year.
Right. Yes, it was.
One of my favorite events though was definitely, without a doubt, the art event.
Okay.
And so I'm super excited to see the new artists this year.
Y'all hear that? The art is popping. Let's go.
Yes, big shout out to, you said Black Lands?
Yeah.
Yes, Black
Lands. Big shout, round of applause for Black Lands.
I'm very, very familiar with them. So yeah, I'm excited. Just to I don't know if that's anything new or different, but I'm excited for that event in particular. The performers last year were great. I'm excited for all the performances this year.
Is it going to be a mixture? Like, what type of performances will it be? Like musical or?
So I'm not on their board, but I'll try to. From what
I
can
y'all
gather.
have entertainment regardless.
Right.
So.
I can tell you, I believe it's maybe some singers and maybe a performance. I could be wrong. I'm not 100%, but I believe so. I don't want to speak too much on their event.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yep.
Oh,
dancers. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for the audience. Is on point, paying attention. Let's give a round of applause. Audience, yes. But that's awesome. I'm really excited to see the Jubilee and see everything that you guys have been putting together, all the hard work and due diligence. I know it's going to be a great event. Also, shout out to Corey Dupree, also working with us and being due diligent, and all the other event chairs. We are really coming together to bring a super week full of Juneteenth events for you in Harrisburg.
And I feel bad. So big shout out to Corey Dupree.
Okay? Double shout out. Let's give a round of applause for Corey Dupree.
Yeah. Even if he got me last minute because he is supposed to be here. So.
It's okay. Because we want to make sure you're good, right? We making sure everybody's great. So yes, I really appreciate you coming out tonight. Make sure, are you going to stick around?
I am. Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
So great.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So guys, we will be back momentarily. We'll have you go to another commercial, and we'll be right back with Melanin and Media.
Calling all members of the Greater Harrisburg community. We need you. We would love for you to join the YPOC and become a part of our leadership team. Would you like to join our board and get great perks and access in the community? Think about it and let us know. We'd love for you to contact us as soon as possible if you are ready. You can email us at info@ypoc-hbg.org.
Nice to see you.
Welcome back, everybody. Yes, we are back again. It's me, Yanni, aka Power Choice. So I was a little tongue twisted, a little nervous earlier. So we're going to do a rewind, and we're going to go back to Media and Melanin. We want to talk about a little bit of things with going on with the Media and Melanin today. So anyway, everyone knows, if you know me personally, I am a movie buff. Okay, and there is a new film coming out. It's a horror film, and of course, it's a little comedic. It's like a parody, kind of like a scary movie, but it's called The Blackening. It's a predominantly Black cast, and I'm not sure how well it's gonna go. But have y'all heard of that, The Blackening?
Yeah.
Y'all have not? Okay, so look at the trailers coming out June 16th, and one of the writers are from Girls Trip with Jada Pinkett and Queen Latifah and all of them. I think Queen Latifah was in that. Yeah, and then also I believe the director of Barbershop. So you know it's gonna have some laughs and some jokes. And you also might be familiar with the actress of Empire's Boo Boo Kitty, Grace Bear. She's gonna be in it. And the Vines veteran and FX Snowfall, Melvin Gregg. You guys are probably familiar. Yeah, they're gonna be in it. It's gonna be pretty funny. I think you guys should check it out. It's gonna be at all movie theaters coming up. So you guys let me know how it goes, because I'm definitely gonna post about it on my IG and let you know if it was funny or if it was about. And it's Juneteeth related, guys. So go support our Black artists that got, film going on. And then speaking of film, speaking of film, we gotta shed some light on Harrisburg's Star City's great Daniel Fordham presenting Harrisburg's film, the 21st Century Band movie. It's going to be filmed right here in Harrisburg, guys. Yes, this is going to be a very unique film. It's going to be history in making, according to Daniel, as how he feels about it. It's a unique story telling how people back in the day, before hip hop, y'all, this was like when jazz was a predominant thing. And a lot of bands were like the thing to do in the music industry. Everybody wants to be in a band. They was doo-wopping. They was, getting their groove on. They had their group bands, Supremes. Y'all know all of the bands back in the day. But he's kind of talking about these bands and it's unified around discipline, instruments, live instruments, bands being able to come together, being a chord as a group, and following your dream and your passion. And I'm so excited about it, not only for the music world, but also for the arts and for film, and for the local artists that are participating here that are in Harrisburg. I see some of our artists that are going to be performing on stage at Juneteeth's XL concert for Summer of Soul is going to be in the film. Shout out to Maxim, MC Maxim. Can we get a round of applause for And it's going to be a host of other, I also believe, a cameo of Dewan Dixon with Try 99 TV. He's going to be in it as well. And this is going to be shot, like I said, in Harrisburg, and that's going to be July 1st. You can get tickets for the Regal Theater on Eventbrite. And again, that is called let me make sure so you guys know the exact name for Eventbrite. That's 21st Century Band Movie. Check that out and support our Harrisburg Star City stars. Yes. But that's pretty much, I wanted to give y'all that input. Go check out these films. One, supporting our Black artists that are doing big things in Hollywood. It's really good to be able to see our artists be able to have that time to be on a big screen, even if it's in a comedic manner. Let's celebrate that, as well as celebrating our very own director and writer, Daniel Fordham in Harrisburg.
Nice.
So if you guys feel like there's nothing to do in Harrisburg, we have plenty to do. There's a bunch of things coming up, especially with YPOC upcoming events. So y'all all know we got the conference coming. Let me make sure y'all see this right here because I need y'all to understand what's we're fine. Okay. All right. So June 10th, we got Mark Lamont Hill, y'all. Y'all know Mark Lamont Hill. VH1's very own commentator on Fox News as well as CNN. Can we get another round of applause? We're going to be talking about home ownership, health and wellness. We're going to be able to also show a screening of Thomas's film with the Backyard Comedy documentary. Also shot by our very own, what is his name? Our film guy, film boy Darius. He is on the film as well. He's done the documentary shooting. And this is going to be a great event. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to, I believe, 9 p.m., but it's going to be in two parts. It's going to break up. We're going to have one at Hack, and it's going to be the conference and the showing of the film. Plenty of food. Kanita, she has made sure we have plenty of food and drink. She's our event chair. She's going to also be with us when we celebrate our keynote speaker later that day with VIP at the Civil War Museum in Harrisburg. And that's up over by Reservoir Park. You guys are familiar, right? Yeah. Y'all are coming, right? Yeah. Everybody's registered, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that. We got a strong crowd, y'all. We're going to be yes. So I'm really excited about those things to do. Then we also have the Black Performance Art Mashup. That's going to be at the Narcisse Theater. That's a brand new Black theater, you guys. Harrisburg's first Black theater. Can I get a applause? Narcisse Theater, yes. That's going to be with Frank Henley and Dewan Dixon down in Harrisburg. That's going to be June 14th at 6:30. Doors open at 7. Show starts. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7. And you register at Eventbrite, Juneteeth, Harrisburg, 2003. We also have the Black Art Expo, as we already heard, at the Susquehanna Museum on 3rd Street with our lovely guest, Jezzica Rabbit. She is going to be our event chair of that event. And she said, again, that's June 15th, 5 to 9 p.m. And then we also have Sipa Soma. This is going to be a great event as well. Can we get a round of applause for Sipa Soma? That's going to be Friday, guys. June 16th, 6 to 9. For more information about these events, you guys can definitely go to Juneteeth Harrisburg 2003. And also, of course, we have the concert that's coming up on the 17th. Expo Live by yours truly, Power Choice, as well as Samuel Hansen Entertainment. That's going to be Expo Live on South 10th Street in Harrisburg, right by Savannah's. So if you're familiar with Savannah's, you know where Expo Live is. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys at these events for Juneteenth. And we'll be back in a moment. And after this commercial, we'll be having our last lap.
Hair Crush Salon presents Hair Crush Hair, Beauty, and Fashion Expo on Sunday, June 11th, 2023 at the HMAC on 3rd Street. Registrations are now open for the following: vending, sponsorship, hair and fashion show registrations, and student competitions. Tickets are available online. The website is haircrushllc.com.
Are you looking to broaden your skills in digital media creation? Are you looking to be a part of a great team? Well, we need you. The Black NewsBeat will be trying to fill various positions to help make our show a great success. We'll be looking for tech assistants to help on set. We'll be looking for writers to help write the show every single episode. Also need digital media assistants. Absolutely need some live audience coordinator. We'd love to open up these opportunities to high school and college students. We'd love for you to intern with us and learn more about the business and get your feet wet with a great company at Open Stage. So if you're interested, please let us know. We'll be taking applications via email. You can email us at Kimeka@kimeka.org. That's Kimeka @kimeka.org. Hope to see you on the set soon.
My tongue-tied, twisting all night. My live bloopers. It's all good. We're live and direct. But this is the last lap, guys, and we're going to send somebody to hell. Okay? We're going to have to send somebody there. Kimeka does this best, but I'm going to do my best at making sure I send this lady straight to hell because she was so dead wrong. And it is to the white woman. You guys can feel free to participate in this conversation. The white woman that killed our Black woman, mother of 4. In the face, in the head, through the peephole, y'all. She really blasted her out. I thought that was just very rude and ignorant. They had a dispute. They were having an argument. It was an ongoing thing. Cops have been called before about this incident. And one of the kids' laptop, or not a laptop, I think it was an iPad, got damaged in the midst of this debacle. And her going back to retrieve this and speak to her about it ended her life. So now we have 4 children without a mother, and this is just very unfortunate. But if you can notice, it's been a lot of incidents where people are going to the cars that may not be familiar, or an accident and they're getting shot and killed, or people are going to their homes. People that are doing these jobs, are they safe anymore? Can we accidentally go to the wrong car because we're rushed with time and we may see the same color car and get shot in the face and killed? I think it's very unfair that we're resorting to violence, guys. I think it's time for us to be able to take accountability and understanding that we need to be more kind. We need to be more patient. We need to be more understanding. We're dealing with a lot of different things in the world. The climate is very weird, as y'all can see with the fire in Canada that's causing this really strange looking atmosphere amongst us, and having low quality air. It may be affecting different people in different ways. Not only that, we are still dealing with people that are dealing with some sad results from the pandemic, with job losses. It's so many different things. So I think it's time we kind of sit back, relax, chill a little bit, and not be so harsh on each other, and take time to be human, be humane. think. Somebody might be having a bad day, and just being patient and kind can maybe change a whole power choice. I want to invite all of you again to come to Juneteenth events so that we can celebrate unity, love, excitement. I'm really excited to be able to host with you guys this evening. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you are coming to the event. Know where to check in at. For Juneteenth, for the Summer of Soul concert, it's going to be at XL Live. Again, we're going to have Jeff Red. We're going to have Soul for Real. We're going to have, I could get some claps. These are real names, real artists, okay? They got some heat, okay? Y'all still playing this over 20 years later. We got Michelle Lay, and we also have Zane, and we have Soul for Real. I believe I said that already. And Shy. We got Shy coming out. Yes, and for sure, we're going to have great artists that's going to be here to pay homage for the 50 years of hip hop. We got to celebrate that. Round of applause. It ain't hip hop. We are here. And I know y'all liking our Juneteenth water bottles by Chris. Thank you so much for the support. Make sure you guys come out and support. Thank you and good night.